Xavi Simons has finally completed what every Chelsea fan has been waiting to hear, as Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Dutch superstar has successfully passed his Chelsea medicals, and the deal is now moving into its final stages. For weeks, the anticipation has been building. The saga stretched across Europe with whispers from Paris, interest from Bayern Munich, calls from Premier League rivals, but through it all, there was only one destination that mattered to Simons himself, and that was Chelsea. Now, after months of patient waiting and careful negotiations, the breakthrough moment has arrived. Medicals are always the most nerve-wracking part of any transfer because it is the point where everything becomes real, where dreams are checked against reality. And for Chelsea supporters, this confirmation feels like the door has finally opened to a new chapter at Stamford Bridge. What makes this news even sweeter is how consistent Simons has been about his desire. While other young talents often keep options open or play a waiting game, Xavi made it absolutely clear that his heart was set on Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano, who has been reporting on every twist of this story, confirmed again that the players' medicals are done and everything is ready to move into the signing stage. Chelsea's board, under the leadership of Enzo Maresca, wanted to make sure they had not just a talented signing but a player who fits perfectly into the identity being built at the club, and now with Simons passing his tests, that vision is becoming reality. Chelsea fans are already celebrating across London because this isn't just about adding a new name to the squad. This is about bringing in one of Europe's brightest stars who has chosen Stamford Bridge over all other options. Social media has exploded with excitement as pictures of Simons in London have begun to circulate, and the phrase, "Here we go," attached to Chelsea feels like a signal that the project is alive and thriving. The timing couldn't be better either, with Nkunku's departure confirmed, Garnacho arriving as part of the new winger era, and now Simons stepping in to give Chelsea the creative spark they have been searching for. Enzo Maresca has been dropping hints about the kind of player he wanted to complete his midfield puzzle, and Simons checks every box. Energy, technique, vision, and the ability to glide past defenders with composure. All of these qualities are why Chelsea have fought so hard to secure him. With medicals passed, the manager can now start planning exactly how Simons will slot into his system, whether alongside Gallagher and Caicedo, or in a more advanced role to link up with Garnacho, Estevao and Palmer. The excitement is not just about today, it is about the seasons ahead. Because at only 21, Simons is a player who can lead this Chelsea team for a decade. This moment also feels symbolic. Chelsea's summer window has been about transformation, about letting go of players who never quite fit the long-term vision and replacing them with names that are young, hungry, and desperate to succeed. Passing the medical is more than just a technicality. It represents a step into that vision being fulfilled. The Stamford Bridge faithful now know for sure that their club is not just making noise in the transfer market, but delivering, completing deals, and bringing in the stars who can restore Chelsea to the very top of English and European football. So as Fabrizio Romano confirms the news, Chelsea can now prepare the official unveiling of Xavi Simons, and fans can dream of seeing him in blue for the very first time. The wait has been long, the speculation endless, but today belongs to Chelsea, and the story of Xavi Simons is now a Chelsea story. The medicals are done, the path is clear, and the Stamford Bridge era is about to welcome a player who has wanted nothing else but this stage. Chelsea fans can finally breathe, because the deal is alive, the dream is real, and Xavi Simons is ready to begin his journey in London. Chelsea are once again at the very heart of the transfer storm, and the blue half of London is buzzing louder than ever before, because Fabrizio Romano has officially announced what the football world has been waiting to hear. Deal complete. Chelsea are moving to sign one of the most electric wingers in Europe, with a transfer worth around £85 million being reported in the headlines, though the story behind it is even more fascinating because it all connects to the long-running saga of Christopher Nkunku's confirmed exit and the simultaneous rise of two new heroes, Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho, who are about to usher in a brand new era at Stamford Bridge. This isn't just about numbers, this isn't just about fees being whispered or contracts being signed, this is about a new identity being written in bold Chelsea blue. For months, Nkunku's situation has been uncertain. The Frenchman, a player of undeniable talent, but one whose Chelsea journey was riddled with setbacks and injuries, has finally reached the end of his chapter in West London. His confirmed exit, which Fabrizio Romano has reported on multiple times, opened the door for Chelsea to truly commit to fresh blood, to players who are not only young and gifted, but burning with the hunger to define themselves at the very top level. That is where the names Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho come crashing into the story. Simons has been one of the most talked about young midfielders in Europe. PSG, RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich, even Manchester City have all been circling at one stage or another. But Romano has revealed and repeated again, the player himself has made it crystal clear. Xavi Simons wants Chelsea, and only Chelsea. That level of commitment, in a market where players often keep the door open for multiple clubs, has ignited something special among Chelsea fans. It feels like destiny, like Stamford Bridge has been calling him, and he has been patiently waiting for the club to finish its business with Nkunku to finally make the move possible. And then comes Garnacho, the winger whose arrival has transformed this summer into something that feels almost cinematic. Young, fearless, and already proven in the Premier League, Garnacho's decision to switch Manchester red for Chelsea blue has been described as one of the biggest shocks of the summer window. Romano and Sky Sports have both stamped this deal as complete, confirming that the new winger era at Stamford Bridge has truly begun. Garnacho, with his bursts of acceleration, his dribbling wizardry, his ability to score outrageous goals, is the type of player who instantly connects with supporters, the kind of winger fans will pay just to see live in action. The timing of all this could not be more poetic. Nkunku's departure created a gap, and Chelsea have not only filled it, they have elevated it. With Simons preparing to take up his dream move and Garnacho already confirmed, Chelsea's attack suddenly looks like one of the most dangerous in England. Add in the talents of Cole Palmer, Estevao waiting in the wings, and the vision of Enzo Maresca, and what we are seeing is not just transfers, but the formation of a dynasty. Maresca himself has been calm but confident in his recent press conferences. He has hinted at needing players who fit the system, who can press high, who can move fluidly across the pitch, and most importantly, who can play with courage. Garnacho and Simons embody those qualities perfectly. This is not about buying names for the sake of headlines. This is about building a footballing identity, and that's why this Chelsea project feels different. The response from supporters has been nothing short of euphoric. Social media has exploded with Chelsea fans celebrating Nkunku's exit, not as a loss, but as the necessary step for something greater, something that clears the way for the likes of Garnacho and Simons. Across London, the message is clear. The Blues are no longer just rebuilding, they are reloading, and they are aiming to dominate. The arrival of these talents has been described as Chelsea's next great revolution, a phrase that captures the energy swirling around Stamford Bridge right now. What makes this moment even sweeter is the way Fabrizio Romano framed it. Deal complete. Chelsea have made their move, and the era of the winger has officially begun. That phrase resonates with fans because they remember eras defined by certain types of players. Didier Drogba's warrior spirit, Eden Hazard's dazzling magic. And now, the new era belongs to the wingers, to Garnacho, to Simons, to the wide play that will terrify defences week in, week out. Chelsea fans are celebrating what will go down as one of the most breathtaking transfer breakthroughs of the summer, because Sky Sports and Fabrizio Romano together have confirmed that Alejandro Garnacho, the Argentine sensation and one of the brightest young wingers in world football, has officially signed for Chelsea in a move that signals the beginning of a brand new winger era at Stamford Bridge.